Daz Dillinger, Snoop Dogg's cousin and a part of Death Row back in the 90s, has decided to voice more of his frustration with not being able to own his own music and not getting paid properly now that Snoop Dogg owns Death Row Records. So Daz decided to make a video explaining what is going on and his frustration with not being paid properly, and Snoop Dogg himself has decided to respond, and then Daz responded to that. So let's play the Daz Dillinger clip, and then I'll talk about what he's talking about in that, and then we'll talk about Snoop Dogg's part of it.
Okay, oh, so you own everything, so that's all your stuff. Now, you were saying something about the paw. Now, what are you talking about with the paw?
Well, like I was saying, the paw is trademarked. Like I told Snoop, you got rejected, and I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? So that was the moneymaker. The paw is like the Apple sign, like I said before. And like I said, they tried to go behind my back and trademark all my work and then flung my face like, yeah, we got it. That's all we wanted. We're finna sell everything for $1 billion to Universal. You know what I mean? But shh, don't be selling my shit.
Now, what do you mean by selling? He said he was going to sell it, or what? They're selling Death Row, the new Death Row that just came?
Snoop, everything Snoop involved with, he gonna sell all that shit for $1 billion. You know, motherfuckers cashing it out for their catalog. And then he sell that shit and he just start over and make new music. You know, it's easy. You sell what you got. You know what I'm saying? Got all that money. I mean, I don't be counting niggas' pocket, but I got my own pocket. You know what I mean?
Now, how many albums is over there? At Death Row? Because you were saying that it was the Doggy Style, and there was two other ones you was talking about.
Yeah, you know, the shit I got on the wall right here, you know what I'm saying? The Chronic is already going back to Dr. Dre. Tupac took all his greatest hits album, all his shit back over to Amaru. So what is left on Death Row? But I'm coming to get my shit, so what's going to be left on Death Row? So he got to make new catalog, and that's where all the new cats come in at, you know what I'm saying? Making new content.
So as you can see in the clip, first, he's talking about the paw, that the dog paw, that's the logo that's from their projects that they had on Death Row. He's saying that's valued at a lot of money and that he took the trademark and copyrights to that. He's also saying that Snoop Dogg is going behind the scenes trying to sell Death Row Records to Universal for $1 billion and try to take all of Daz's stuff and push it over there so that Daz doesn't get any money out of the situation. Daz is saying, hey, Dr. Dre got his stuff, the Chronic, out of there, and he owns that. And he's saying Tupac's family and his estate got his stuff out of Death Row, and they own that. But he's like, what about me?